Welcome back. Today, we're reading Chapter 2. In Blondie, or Life Among the Bumsteads. I'm so glad you could join me today. Let's see, Chapter 2. Here we are. Chapter 2. Repair and Repent. Dagwood's relations with his neighbor went along smoothly until a few days later, when Blondie asked Dagwood if he would repair Cookie's doll buggy for her. Dagwood told his little daughter to dry her tears, remarking, "You know I love to repair things." He went into the basement and immediately set to work.
I can get some wheels off this wagon and some old parts off this gadget.
He mumbled. 10 minutes later, he returned the buggy to his daughter.
There you are, Cookie. Your doll buggy's as good as new,
he announced.
Goody!
Cookie laughed. Dagwood had no more than seated himself in a chair again and started reading his newspaper when a loud yell from Alexander disturbed him.
Oh, yeah! Somebody took my wagon apart and broke my bomb sight,
he wailed.
I did that, son, but I'll fix them up again,
Dagwood said. He picked up the gadget and the wagon and disappeared in the basement again.
I can get some wheels off this sewing machine and a crank handle off the wringer. I think every husband should be able to make the repairs around his house,
he muttered as he worked at a table, sawing and hacking and hammering. It took him some time to repair the bomb sight because he added a few parts to it to surprise his son. The sewing machine wheels were quickly attached to the wagon frame. Dagwood carried the repaired articles over to Alexander.
Here you are, son, all fixed,
he said proudly. He sat down in his chair again and picked up the newspaper. Before he had read 2 words, Blondie stormed into the room.
Dagwood, Bumstead,
she exclaimed.
You ruined my table and my wringer.
Don't get excited, dear. I'll repair them right away,
answered Dagwood. He looked around the house for material.
I'll saw a piece out of that partition for a new tabletop and repair the wringer with some pieces off the furnace,
Dagwood mused. He applied his hammer and saw again.
Your table and your wringer are like new,
he told Blondie an hour later.
The landlord's here, and he's furious about the damage you did in the cellar,
Blondie informed him. The landlord grabbed Dagwood by the shoulder.
I'll sue you, understand? I'll sue you for this,
he barked.
Now, don't worry. I'll repair it,
Dagwood soothed. That was when Dagwood and Herb Woodley tangled again. Woodley marched Dagwood up to his front door, complaining to Blondie. I caught him sawing a piece out of my garage. Blondie had to smooth over the situation by promising to make Dagwood stop repairing things for a while. Dagwood gave up the idea until the following Sunday. He sat up in bed and exclaimed,
I'm wide awake. I think I'll get up.
But dear, it's just 8 o'clock, and you don't have to go to work today,
Blondie protested. But there was no holding Dagwood back. He jumped out of bed and went into the bathroom singing merrily as he shaved.
Boy, I feel swell this morning.
He laughed. When Blondie poured his breakfast coffee, he informed her that he had an urge to repair things again.
Oh, I feel like working around the house. Have you got any repair jobs you want done, dear?
He asked. Blondie felt it would be safe to let him fix the stair rail.
I've been putting off this job for months,
He told Alexander.
Will you fix some of my toys for me, Pop?
The boy asked. Dagwood nodded, saying,
I'm full of pep and ginger this morning.
You sure are, Pop.
Alexander agreed. He got his scooter and wagon, so that as soon as Dagwood finished the stair railing, he might tackle the toy problem. That job finished, Dagwood went gaily downstairs to the kitchen.
Where's the towel? I'll help you with the dishes,
He informed the surprised Blondie.
Do you feel all right?
She asked. Dagwood assured her that he felt fine, but Blondie went into the next room, a frown clouding her face.
Why do you look so worried, Mama?
Alexander demanded.
It's Daddy. He's not himself this morning.
She replied. She stood in the doorway, eyeing him as he finished wiping the dishes. He picked up the broom and began sweeping the kitchen floor. Blondie went to him, took the broom away, and led him to the sofa in the living room.
Lie down and take a nap, dear.
She said in a gentle, soothing tone.
Oh, I don't want to take a nap, dear.
Now I know there's something the matter with him. Oh,
Blondie wailed, shaking her head. She made him open his mouth and say,
Oh.
His throat seemed okay, but Blondie wasn't taking any chances,
come upstairs with me, Dagwood. I know just the place for you.
said Blondie.
Did you put him back to bed, Mama?
Alexander asked.
Yes, when Papa feels that good, I know he's not well.
Blondie informed him. And that's the end of Chapter 2. I hope you'll join me next time as we read Chapter 3, Nap Trouble. I'm so glad you joined me. And we'll see you next time.